I haven't used this Oracle deck in a very long time. It's 3:13 on the clock, and this deck would scream at me, it's time. So if you're looking at this reading is for you. This is the Amy Brown Fairy Wisdom Oracle deck. Ready? Think or say out loud, I allow this reading, and let's get started. Good job, I heard you. Okay. What else, Spirit? I thought I was recording, and 2 cards already came out. What else, Spirit, does the viewer need to know most at this time? What does the viewer need to know most at this time? Ooh, okay. Wow. Okay. Shit. Cool. All right. Wow. There's so much incredible energy from this deck, and I can't believe how long it's been since I used this. And it's amazing that it came out tonight. It's middle of the night. Whenever you're seeing, though, this is for you. So probably be more than one part because there's a bunch of cards that came out. So the first card that came out, number 12, Devotion. Devotion. Are you considering devoting yourself to another? First, make sure you are devoted to yourself. Begin by embracing Spirit's devotion to you. Feel it inside and out. Feel it filling the faceted crystal in your heart. Center yourself firmly within the white light of Spirit's energy, which gives you life. Ground yourself firmly to the earth, which feeds and cares for you. Forgive yourself and others for anything and everything that you and they have ever done that you believe has been in bad choice. Fill yourself overbrimming with the majesty of unconditional love, then give it forth from the endless supply which is rightfully yours to use. It is in honoring Spirit and the Spirit that is within you that you receive the love to give to another. If you are truly devoted to another, you will honor their beliefs, their right to opinions and choices, and the God within them. Honor them for being just who they are. See the reflection of God within their eyes. Acknowledge that each person has his or her own divine path and lessons to learn, withhold judgments. Yet be there when you are called upon to help and to give love, or maybe just to hold a hand. The fairies are devoted to you. They hold your hand and guide you more often than you know. We often find relationships difficult to maintain. Why is this? When we love ourselves, we can then love another. Often fear is what keeps us from fully immersing ourselves into relationships. It's definitely going to be a part 2. There is fear of rejection, of not being good enough or worthy, and the fear of being hurt. Ask Spirit to give you that which is best for you and to trust to do so. You are good enough just as you are. You are worthy of love and good relationship. Spirit fills our desires with the most wonderful and sometimes mysterious ways. Look for part 2. Okay, this is part 2. Amy Brown Fairy Wisdom deck. We were talking about the card Devotion, number 12. You are worthy of love and good relationship. Spirit fills our desires with the most wonderful and sometimes mysterious ways. Chant. I give thanks for unconditional love which runs through every cell of my being. I give thanks that I am a conduit from which this energy flows. I give thanks for the God within each and every being on earth. And I give thanks for the recognition of this. I allow Spirit to work its mysteries through me. I am devoted to Spirit and to myself, and am now able to give to another fully, as I am in the crystal white stream of God light, which is never ending. So be it. Okay? That is the Devotion card. So look for part 1 because I read the rest of it already. The second card that came out is Bubble Rider, number 36. There's definitely going to be more than one part. So this is part 2. There'll have to be several parts because these cards are incredible and they need their time. So, Bubble Rider 36. The key word is joy. Joy is of the soul. It is Spirit's ultimate expression and a form of love. Mimic the fairies. They express joy in all they do. They dance and sing as they go about their daily business. Joy is a natural part of your being. It is your birthright. Joy comes to those who welcome it in their hearts. Rejoice in all things. Really see the miracles around you. Many of us tend to push joy away. We feel we are not worthy of joy for one reason or another. Sometimes we are afraid to allow ourselves to move into such intense emotion. Perhaps as a child we were hurt or emotion was stifled. The important thing to remember is that you are by nature a being of joy. It is your natural state of being. You can choose at any time to stop pushing joy away and to allow its expression in your life. Do not feel guilty for your good fortune, but rejoice in it. As you accept more love and joy into your life, you will also raise the quality of all other life on the planet. It may not be something you can see immediately, but it is how the law of spirit works. Pay attention and you will see many wondrous things in your world. The more you focus on these blessings, the more blessings you will attract into your life. Be joyful. Keep an open heart. Chant. I find joy in all things. Laughter fills my world. Lighthearted energy flows to all who are open to receive. The more I love, the more I am loved. Miracles continually happen for me and I am blessed. So be it. It says blow bubbles today. Pink if possible. All right, look for part 3 because we have 3 more cards. And then I'm going to try to explain how they all work together. But it's kind of fascinating that the first card had to do with love. And the second card was talking how joy is a form of love. And isn't that pretty? Yeah. All right. Love you guys. Look for part 3. It's coming up. Part 3. Come. This is part 3. And if you're seeing this, it's definitely for you. But definitely go check out part 1 and part 2 so far. And there's going to be more than 3 parts. This is from the Amy Brown Wisdom deck. And I've never used this on TikTok before. But it was screaming at me. So this is the 3rd card. Look how beautiful. Pedestal number 38. Keyword choice. Look at this card. This angelic being is bound round and round, yet her bindings are not secure. She can choose to unbind herself at any moment. Situations are not as they seem. If you have chosen this card today, understand you must look deeper at things going on in your life. Are you seeing all the different sides of a situation? Perhaps you are feeling bound when it's your choice to simply decide to be free. We often bind ourselves with limited belief systems and outdated thinking patterns. What habits can you change in your thinking in order to release yourself from your bindings? Many situations are not black or white or good or bad. It's up to you to find the middle ground in your thinking. Find the place where you can sit and see both sides. Ask for clarity and to see all facets before making up your mind. Find your pedestal where you could see your truth and release all that does not fit your chosen reality. Choose wisely for what you want in your life. All of the choices we make create a vibration that affects all other life in the universe. If one chooses wisely, it can be what is best for others. It can be what is also best for others. You have much more control of your life and circumstances than you may realize. Chant. I am a being of the gift of choice. I am open to truth. I choose to bring into my life all the good that exists for me. I choose freedom. My life abounds with positive options. I choose wisely with the best interests in mind. So be it. It says choose the other one today. Okay. Now, the next card that came up was Adoration, which is amazing if you saw part 1 and part 2. Adoration number 27. The keyword adoration. It's funny because that's the name of the card as well. Who do the angels and elementals adore? Who do they serve joyously and tirelessly? You. They know of the great work that you are here to do on earth, and they do their very best to aid you in your work. They watch out for you. They whisper answers in your ears. They help heal you when you are ill and comfort you when you are sad. Because of them, you are never alone. They are always at your beckoning. Family members or friends who have passed on help in these capacities too. If you become quiet, they will give you a signal with which to identify them. Look for part 4. What are we up to? Part 4? I guess this will be part 4 coming up next, okay? And look for part 1 and 2. So this is part 4. Yes, it is. So you're going to want to see part 1, 2, and 3. So it all makes sense. But we're up to Adoration, number 27. Who do the angels and elementals adore? Who do they serve joyously and tirelessly? You. They know of the great work that you are here to do on earth, and they do their very best to aid you in your work. They watch out for you. They whisper answers in your ears. They help you heal when you are ill and comfort you when you are sad. Because of them, you are never alone. They are always at your beckoning. Family members or friends who have passed on help in these capacities too. And it's upside down. If you become quiet, they will give you a signal in which to identify them. It could be a feeling in the forehead, a gentle wisp through your hair, a sense of a hand on your shoulder. You can always call on them to you. You can always call them to you by just doing so. They will come to you. This card reminds you that you are helping that your helping beings are thinking of you. It can also be telling you that you have an admirer on the earth plane too. If you do not know who it is, ask the angels and elementals to tell you. Remember that you are adorable. It said adorable in all caps. Always be yourself and know that it is good enough. Others will love you for who you are, not for who you might think you should be. Recognize your incredible uniqueness in this world. There is no other like you. There is no other person who can fulfill your destiny on earth. Adore yourself. Bop, 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 bop. Chant. I rejoice in my divine nature. I am unique unto myself. I have come to earth to fulfill a destiny that no one else can fulfill, to do a job that no one else can do. I love myself completely on all levels. So be it. It says ring a bell for an angel today. Ting-a-ling-ling-ling-ling-ling. Yep. Isn't this card beautiful? I'm trying to show you, and it's funny that it seems like it kind of gets blurry. Okay. Adoration is number 27. Now, there's been 3 cards that I've read so far, so you want to go see those parts, because once I'm done, I'm going to explain how they all go together. Yeah. And you're going to want to understand that. So, this is part 4. So, you're going to want to look for part 5, okay? So, when you're done with this, go on my page, go on my profile, look at part 1, watch part 1, part 2, part 3, maybe rewatch this one again so you understand, and then watch the next video, because that'll be part 5. Yes. Okay. This is part 5. Yes, that's right. So you're going to want to see part 1 through 4, which you could just pause this if you like. Go on my profile and you'll see them. It's in teal. Say part 1, part 2, part 3, part 4. Because this is part 5. And it still matters, and it still applies to you no matter what. Even if you didn't see those other parts and you say, fuck that, it's okay. But this card says the balancing act. And look at that. Number 19. Number 19, balance. If you drew this card, it may be time to sit back and review just what you have put on your plate. Are you overworking or underworking? Strive for balance between work and play, and honor your physical body's mental, emotional, physical, and spiritual needs. Weed out which no longer serves your highest good. Enjoy your life and live it in the now. Strive for the balance in all that you do. Just take a deep breath and release it in a sense of calm enfolding you. This is the peace of balance. The scales are always tipping one way or the other. The trick is not to let the scales tip too far in any direction. Without the constant shifting of balance, life would be stagnant and offer no growth or lesson. If things feel out of balance in your life, consider your thought patterns. Where do they lead you? Replace any thoughts that are not of your highest good with thoughts that are positive and productive. Remember to focus on things that you want in your life, not your perceived troubles. Act as if your good has already manifested. It has manifested on a higher plane and is now working its way to you in your material world. Remember that balance is consistently a state of pursuit. It must keep in a state of movement. If the movement stops, then there's no longer a balancing act, but a state of suspension and lack of action. Chant, Divine Spirit, please bring balance into my life on all levels of my being. Help me to know what is for me and to know what is not for my highest good. Help me to know the difference. My life is in order, so be it. It says learn to juggle today. Ooh, yep, balancing act. And we just had a full moon in Libra. And Libra is the scales. So I feel like this kind of plays a part in that. Okay. Ready for part 6 where we put it all together? Yeah. Okay. So if you didn't see part 1 through 4, yeah. Then why don't you go on my profile, go watch those, then rewatch this because it might help you, and then go find part 6. You don't have to, but it might make a difference. Those are good cards too. But these were really pretty. And this is the Amy Brown Fairy Wisdom Deck. And I've never used it on TikTok before. So if you're seeing this, you're super special. Yes, you are. So, balance and act. Look for part 6. Yep. This is part 6. If you're seeing this, I have never used this deck on TikTok before, and it was screaming at me to use it today. And these cards really are so beautiful. And let's review them a little bit quick. Devotion, number 12. Bubble Rider, 36. Pedestal, 38. Adoration, 27. Balancing Act, 19. Life has really gotten at you. So much so that your whole life has been thrown out of whack. So much so that you forgot and have been in a state of lack. Not meaning like actually lacking stuff, which maybe, but you have caused a thought process within yourself to be pretty damn toxic. You haven't remembered to love yourself. You haven't been giving yourself love. You have been literally forgetting that you are adorable and you're supposed to give yourself that adoration. And you have been tipping the scales entirely too far in one direction. Overworking, underworking, only toxic thinking, being completely selfless to others, that you bound yourself up. You're all tied up in knots. You literally kind of fucked your whole self up accidentally because you forgot that your thought patterns dictate your reality. Yeah, it's true. I know. You don't want to believe that a little bit because it's like, that means that you got to claim ownership. But that's fucking okay. Claim the ownership of it so that you could start giving yourself the love that you deserve. Remember that whole theory of you need to fill up your own cup, and the overflow of your cup is what fills other people. What you did was dump out every goodness you got and then wonder why you're exhausted, why you're pissed off, why other people are treating you like shit. You forgot that you have to think the things that you want in your reality like you already have them. And I know it's difficult, but it's time to unbound yourself, okay? Literally, you got to get back into that balancing act. And I know it's difficult, but there is a time for joy. There is a time to love yourself. There is a time to be selfish without feeling guilt. This is the time. This is the moment. And you're not truly bound. You just kind of bound yourself up accidentally and fucked your whole shit up accidentally. And I'm going to keep saying accidentally because you weren't doing it on purpose. But now that you realize, you're going to fix your mindset. You're going to start balancing out work and play, loving yourself and loving others. You're going to adore your life again and feel the joy you're meant to feel and the devotion to yourself more than anybody else. And then the world can show you the love you deserve. And so will others.